Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our Prophet Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makar Kodash. Kol Halalna Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makar Kodash. As the nation Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and more pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. Brother Zach from Camp Jamaica, and I'm not exactly sure I'm going to talk to this on, but somewhere along the line of where basically we'll go off to be humbled, make proud, man can say Hindu this or nothing like that. And it's a humbling process. God's mortal flesh, die like men, as it's written. You are gods, but he shall die like man and fall like one of the princes. It's all at the end of the day, it's a humbling process. This is Romans 3, and I start at verse 19. It says, "Now we know that what things soever the law saith, it saith to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before Yahweh. Therefore, by the deeds of the law there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. But know the righteousness of Yahweh without the law is manifest, being witnessed by the law of the prophets, even the righteousness of Yahweh, which is by faith of Yahushua Mashiach unto all and upon all them that believe, for there is no difference, for all have sinned." For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Yahushua Mashiach, whom whom Yahweh had set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are past through the forbearance of Yahweh. To declare, I say, at this time his righteousness, that he might be just and the justifier of him which believeth in Yahushai. Where is boasting then? It is excluded. By what law? Of works? Nay, but by the law of faith. Because it is written up top, all have sinned and come short of his glory. Because when you know the history, you had the Jews back then were boasting themselves against the one that them foreparents, if you will, sell out, from back in the Maccabean time frame. When the Antiochus and them people come up against us, them known as a sellout. Hence, there were Gentiles and Greeks and so forth. But when Yahushua came on the scene, they were basically being told that, hey, these can be saved as well. So you care feelings. He's going to do money and sell out, brother. So at the end of the day, all how we transgress, all how we sin. So if everybody sin, everybody transgress, then we can't boast ourselves against somebody. Them man of four parents there, but we break the law too. Even when they were coming back, there was this council and Peter, you know, they had the church and make it be known. See why you go try to force some law upon them and they will just come back. But we ourselves can't keep. You see me? Because in the day, the only time we'll be able to keep the laws 100% is when we change these foul bodies. But until then, He keep us humble and even letting us experience why we should show mercy. Because Scripture says, he that showeth no mercy, basically not get none. But the most humble with in the case that we see why we need mercy. So by default, we show mercy. It says, where is it? Verse 28, it says, therefore we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. Is he the God of the Jews only? Is he not also the God of the Gentiles? Yes, of the Gentiles also. But this is referring to the Israelite foreigners. You know, I'll come back to the fold. As the Scripture says, is he not the power of them as well? Because at one point, people at one point with people there basically exclude them. Not what I tell you. Not even want to eat with them. Paul tells them they have to reprove Peter at one point. Right, when Peter get the vision in Acts 10, say, oh, we're not supposed to eat them people. And Moses say, oh, if we make them clean, who is you? Or him say, oh, no, say the Moses is not that. Respect that person. Anybody who believe in him and call upon him in any nation, you know what I mean, God, so anyway, for them scatter, right, them can get saved. Because in that day, it's all about the gathering of the elect, which come from all different walks of life. Some brothers was in whatever life, you know. Can't judge them. Because Scripture say what? If you break one law, you're guilty of all. And who is he that judges the next man's servant? Right? So we there, as written, every man work out his own salvation. We have mercy too. So who is we for black out the next man who have mercy? And basically a hypocrite. As Yahweh speak about the parable of the man who, what must be 50 minutes, I remember the quotation. And him beg him Lord for basically forgive him and get away. But the next one who him blessing go drip him up and throw him in a prison. When the Lord hear what go on and the fellow servants and report. And they say he was wrath with him because him release him dead, him should do the same thing too. Right? And that's us. We have sinned, we have mercy. So by the fault we're supposed to show mercy on the people where, you know, like, especially brothers. You see, we say if a man, if a brother trespass you 7 times and come back and say, Salakia, forgive him. How much time we continue to do the same shit? we are fight against. Let's see, verse 30. It says, seeing it is one God, which shall justify the circumcision by faith and uncircumcision through faith. Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yeah, we establish the law. Yes, so we keep the law to the best of our ability. So that's knowing that we will not be saved by it. Right, an idea is faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. Let me see. So we can let's go to the point. This is Romans 8 and verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. And if children, then heirs, and heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yahushua. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who was subject to see him in hope. Right, so whenever choose from the spiritual realm say, hey, we're going to come on earth and do this and live that. No, the Most High will put in his flesh and be subject unto vanity. Go off. It says, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. Right? Because at the end of the day, it's the glorification of the Most High. Right? So we go off at times, to be humbled for the Most High show mercy. We can be praised for being merciful, you know. And we ourselves can know what it's like for be needing mercy for sure as well. So that giving our praise to our Yahweh, Shem Shai, Shem Kakadash. The one is into elders and apostles of great milestone. Shalom to the full like. Shalom.